Hey everyone, happy Monday Runday. If you're watching this, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing tonight? Some of you guys may be clicking on ads right now. So looks like there's a little bit of a delay too. Interesting. Yeah, here we go. Sweet, there we go. Looks like there's a little bit of a video delay. I'm not sure what's up with that. If I have any more issues up here, I'm just going to go use the phone. So hopefully everyone's doing all right tonight. We had a bunch of comments in here. Let's see. Brian Rock saying hey. We had Danny saying hi. Early. Yeah, it was early. Brian Cahill, what's going on? Pennsylvania Rail fan. Hello, hello. Hey, Jordy, how's it going? Brian Rock again. Hey, Jamie. Jamie's got the blue wrench of power. I see she had to use her powers here. There we go. Upside down is there. No, we're not upside down. Yeah, please do not mention, all that. It's like the internet is dangerous enough, Oh, there you go. Lehigh River sub. Reading the 7-engine concepts. That's crazy. We also have Chessie in studio. She's behind me on the ledge. Just chilling out the window. And she's up here. You can't be up here. Come here. There we go. There we go. Oh. Hey. Oh. We have Chessie Cat. Mod Pizza. Awesome. Hey, Ian. How's it going? Don't want to see 2102 pull 7 cars with the diesel. Oh. Yep. We have Chessie Cat. Hi. You can't climb on the layout. You can look cute, though. There we go. Yeah, this is Chessie. Chessie the Railroad Cat. But hopefully everyone's having a great day so far. I know it started raining like crazy. Look at this. There you go. She's ready for a photo op. Hi. But yeah, just on the way home, it just got really crazy. It started raining really hard. I had issues getting home. That's why the stream's starting up late. So I apologize for that. Cool. Hey, Brian, what's up? We have Chessie Cat here. There you go. Brian got a really cool catch today, guys. Go check out his channel to see what it was. It's Train Seekers. Uh-oh. There we go. Del Hudson, what's going on, brother? No, long time no see. Same with Brian. Captain Andy's 3-rail O-scale layout. Welcome to the channel. Happy Monday Runday to you as well. All right, Charlie, have a good night. Yeah, Chessie got up. She's like, no, I'm done with this. She left. She's actually sitting on my drum throne. I'm sitting on a drum throne right now when I used to play drums. So I have a bunch of chairs. So she likes this one the best, and she sits on it. It's probably nice and warm. There's another guy with the wrench of power. DB Tech, what's going on, brother? Hey, that post-war engine you were running yesterday, the 2018, that thing was nuts. That was a lot of fun. I'm also wearing a D.A. Griffin hobby shirt. It's actually a really comfortable shirt, to be honest with you guys. It's a really nice shirt. But yeah, we went to the Run for Fun yesterday. If you guys haven't checked it out, the video is up for that. It was a really good event. Met a bunch of new friends in the O-scale world. I'm sure I'll see you guys at York. Ran a bunch of trains. We ran the Train Master that I have and my K4, which is needs a new smoke unit. So I just burnt up. No worries. Just a resistor smoke unit. I can put one in. Yeah, DB Tech. He also has the wrench of power. So don't mess with Jamie and DB Tech. There you go. Cross country. Oh, run for fun for cross country. I can't run very fast. I will walk. I'll do a walk. You know, I love walking. I mean, I'm not being like facetious, but I love walking. It's great. Great T, what's up? The rainy weather. Yeah, it started up on the way home. It was really bad. We had a horrific storm, and then I was on the highway getting back to Pennsylvania, and it just poured and poured and poured, and everyone just slowed down to like 45. I was like, it's like I got stuff to do. I got a live stream to do. I got to get home. I got to set up the train room. The train room is still a wreck from the studio, like the platform level down. The studio is a wreck up here, but it could be worse. Yeah, internet's in and out because the rain. It's been really nasty. And it's also like a delay. Like, yeah, see. Yeah, there's a delay. Like a hair. It's driving me crazy. If it gets really bad, guys, if the internet goes in and out, like really bad, I'll just resort to the cell phone here. And that's somewhat charged. We'll have enough to do the live stream. I have a cord somewhere. I'll have to find my cell phone clip, and then we'll just do the live stream via cell phone. Cross country in high school. Oh, God. Wasn't a good sport for ADHD. Oh, jeez. Okay, on your end. Yeah, it's like there's a delay and all of that. I got the door open down there. Help get the signal up here. I want to get a signal booster and put it like right in the hallway. That would just be excellent. Hey, John, enjoyed your run for fun video. Thank you so much. That was fun. Honestly, just running trains on Harry's layouts. I ran on the club layout because I was worried about my engine having TMCC and not like any speed control. Has some issues getting up that one incline, but it worked out. We were able to work out and work on the club layout. There we go. So I ran both my engines on there. I was like, whatever, this is less crowded. It's a nice flat level surface. No other trains on here. So we ran on the club layout. It's just so much fun. The footage that you guys saw on the track, that was all the North Penn O-Gagers club layout. And if you guys want, it's not a Percy for me, but there's a link in that description for that video. If you'd like to donate to Harry's cause for the Children's Hospital, that link is in there. It was not like an incentive. It was just we were just hanging out, doing the run for fun. I asked Harry for the other night for a link so I could put that in my video. His goal of $1,000 to send to the Children's Hospital. They had a bunch of cash there as well, but the digital donations, I think it was like only $25. So we were trying to get that up closer, but you don't have to donate. It's just it's for the cause for the Children's Hospital. Clears up as Pennsylvania Rail fan had an issue as well. But that was a lot of fun running trains there. Always a great time. Okay. See, we've got storms in my area too, but they're not bad at the moment. Yeah, we had some really nasty ones coming up, coming back here to the house. It was pretty bad, really bad. Anthony Rasa, is it Rasa or Rosa or Raza? But welcome to the channel. Good evening. Always want to get names right. I got in trouble early on. I mispronounced some names, and I think it was, oh God, I know it was a DNH fan. I forgot whose channel it was, but I mispronounced the name, and it was really bad. It went really, really bad. I have storms tomorrow. Oh, geez. Didn't get a chance to post my train haul video yet. Oh, yeah, you overachievers. I'll get into that in a second. But I found a couple of good things in the trash. Hey, you know what? Dumpster dive. There's a guy, I'll tell you this real quick. The dumpster dive channels have like succeeded. So Guitar Center, it's a music chain. It's a junk music store. Like I hate Guitar Center. As a musician, it's probably like the absolute worst music store you can go to on earth. It's just from my experiences. And they'll throw stuff out. They'll just write it up and then they'll throw it out. So this one guy comes out at a Guitar Center at like 2-3 in the morning and goes through the dumpster and finds like guitars. They'll just need like a new nut at the top or strings, just simple fixing, like cracks in acoustic guitars. He'll fix them. It's like all that stuff, and they're like $300-400 guitars, like on the lower end, that the manufacturers will be like, hey, we don't want it, don't send it back here, it'll probably get destroyed. Just we'll send you a credit. And then also like he found a drum set in the dumpster, like a snare drum, all that stuff, and that was really cool. But then eventually they put gates around their dumpsters so you can't get into them. So pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, so DB Tech and my buddy Dave. Well, you guys are all my friends, but Dave from DA Griffin Hobby, right here, his shirt. Those guys went to the Hamburg train show, and then came over to Harry's, which I didn't realize there was a train show going on, but it's all right. We had a full day. We had a haul getting up there. Harry's about 2+ hours from my house, like right around 2:15 or so, 2 hours. And just getting up there, it was a hike. But yeah, we had enough on our plate for the day. So I don't know how those guys did it. And then apparently Dave, which I'm sure you guys, if anyone is subscribed to Dave's channel, he went to the Reading Railroad Heritage Museum in Hamburg, and then the train show, and then Harry. So he had like a full day. Oh God, the halt button. Here you go. I'll hit the halt button for you. Okay, so the halt button, I call it the OS button, and because this is a family channel, we're going to say the OC button, the O crap button. So the halt is basically, let me power this track up. Track 2, what do we got? Track 2's we have the 736 running tonight on track 2. Let me type that in. So now we're using variable voltage track power. And let's just say I want to cut the power really quick. You hit the halt, and it cuts the power. Brian, by mistake, and it's not his fault. I honestly, like I said, I use the halt button all the time, to stop trains and clear the voltage on the track. Brian hit the red button that said halt. I asked him can you please hit the brake and hold it? And he hit the halt. It's like, it caused the whole storm. The explicit warning button. No, I won't say that on this channel. I tell my friends the OS button, but on the live streams here, they're family friendly, so we're going to do the OC button. But yeah, it wasn't his fault. And you know what? I'm always learning about this stuff too, guys. So, he runs everyone like N scale, O scale, all that stuff. So check out Brian's channel. And there goes the internet. Let's see. Whoops. Got a little internet blip right here. Let's see. All right, guys. Sorry, we had a internet blip there. So that continues on. I'm going to go and resort to the phone. But so far, so good. It's not as bad. But yeah, the OS button and the OC button, it works. It works great. You just hit halt, and it stops both my tracks. So track 1 and 2. And it's like if a derail is about to happen or something's shorting out and it's not tripping the breakers, you just go beep, 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 and you just hit it and it shuts everything down. It's a fantastic button. But I forgot Harry's stuff is wired a little bit different, so it shuts that track down. It's whatever. Hey, we learn, and I learned not to hit the halt button at his house, but I always use it here. And I think I actually hit the halt button the first time I was at Harry's and at Sean's Train Depot's humble abode. I hit the halt button on the Legacy remote, and it doesn't do anything at all. It's terrifying. Rookie mistake. That's why I do N scale's great. Hey, Randall. Hello, everyone. Can't stay long. Got to shadow this loaded BNSF coal train to the NS Junction in Memphis. Well, tell NS I said goodbye. It's like, I'm so sorry you have to intercept with NS. Sorry to hear that. But it's always great hearing from you, Randall. Yeah, N scale's great. Let's see a couple. I use the MTH throttle for my O gauge layout. Yeah, that's a cool one. Actually, a friend of mine is selling it's the wireless remote for MTH, and it's got all the buttons on it to do the crew talk and the uncouples and all that. And I might buy one because when I review MTH engines up here, I can't unlock all those features, but the MTH remote, it's programmed for that. So I might pick up one of those remotes and put it in line with my power somewhere on the railroad, so I can just flip in and out. We'll have to see. It'd be kind of cool to do a review on that piece. They're only like $60. He's got like a newer one and an older one. The older one has whistle, bell, throttle up, throttle down, and I believe, God, what's the third button? I think it's like an on-off button. I think that's it. But the other one has like comm or communication, like a program button. It runs like your voices and stuff, and then decouple. So that's a great little remote. Nick, that's command control, right? I have one of those too. Lost the cover. Yeah, the cover at the bottom. Greg T, yeah, this is a cab 1. This is from like in the early to mid. Well, this is the first command control from Lionel. It works great. Brian from Train Seekers actually gave me the cab 1 system that we use, and it works great. I replaced the batteries in it after a year and a half, and I didn't really have to replace the batteries. It was just kind of cutting out, but I think it might have been something else, Let's see. Conrail Nuts found, or Conrail Lock, new channel there. Found a toxic waste car. Very sweet. Rain Ellison, you want tell them the number 1 Dale Earnhardt style? Yeah, please do. Send them my regards. Gonna go grab a snack. Very lucky. I've got a cold snack, also known as a Coca-Cola. Woohoo! Waiting for me right here. It was like too cold to drink. It was like drinking like ice. It was really cold. Just changed the name. Cool. Very nice. Rob 412. Hey, hopefully I see you at York. Hopefully I see all you guys at York. We'll get bombarded. I'm actually taking off of work Thursday and Friday, so I will be at York. This is going to be nuts. Ready? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm hoping I'll be at York all those days. Because I know it sounds kind of like crazy, but last York I didn't have a whole lot of time because I was hanging out with people, and I was like, man, when's the show end? I was like, kept on looking down at my phone. I'm like, oh God, we only have like an hour, So I want to be able to go to all those days and enjoy with you guys and hang out with friends and all that stuff. Let's see, and grab my Coca-Cola. Give me a second here. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Internet blip there. Yeah, not a channel sponsor, but man, is this poison good. It's so horrible for you, but it's good. Hey, Radar, how's it going? Rob 412 goes 3 days. Did I go 2 days? No, I went 1 day last year. I went Friday. Yes. Yep, Friday. And that actually, sorry, that was strike that, reverse it. Last York, so the spring York, I went on Friday. Went Friday. Fall York, my first York show, I went Saturday, and everything was like picked through. York at all 3 days. Sweet. I was going to say, Chris, if you're staying down here, well, probably, let me know. You can hang out and run trains up here. So we'll make sure I clean up my house. Have like a York Brigade party up here, Just bring a remote. I only have one remote, so we'll have to see. We'll get like a posse together. I don't know how many people I can throw up here in the attic because it's pretty tight, and I don't want the floor to like fall through. It'll fall through into the bedroom, like right below us. It'll be terrifying. Oh God, Jordy. I don't think so. We did hit 2,400 subscribers this week, so thank you guys so much for everything. And it's been a heck of a ride. I mean, I've almost been on YouTube for 2 years, and Holiday Inn Express. Okay, I know who you are from that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Boxcar Jerry, what logo is that? Let me see this. Jerry's got a logo, a new logo. What's up, Jerry? Jerry, I will not be at the Timonium show, confirmed. I will not be at that. I will be at York, which I don't think they have any smaller trains at York. Everything's on 3 rails for the most part at York. Give me 1 second here. Shoo. Excuse me. Premiere. Very cool. Rob 412, did you go to Harry's on Sunday? Yes. Oh, I missed you by like 24 hours. Hey, thanks, Train Seekers. My dad, I'm not sure if my parents watch or not. Sometimes they tell me they do, and they'll say, they could be watching now. I don't know. We'll see. They usually don't comment if they do. Usually they'll watch the videos that I tell them about. Like, hey, Dad, remember that train set that I had? Like, I took from your basement that, when I moved out, I took all my trains with me. Yeah, I did a review on that if you want to check it out. That's usually what my dad watches, Might not go either. Yeah, I'm going to be in Knoebels all that weekend for Hollow Fun, which I will be filming. I'll be doing an exclusive video on the Pioneer train. So the Pioneer train at Knoebels is one of the best train rides ever at an amusement park. And they do a whole Halloween overlay. So we're going to rail fan the train, and then we're also going to film during the day and then at night to give you guys the full Pioneer train perspective of Hollow Fun. So during the day, you might see some stuff that you wouldn't see normally when lights are out. And then at night, you might see things that you didn't see during the day that are all lit up or effects going off. It's going to be a great time, and I love filming that Halloween overlay. Actually, it'd be the second Hollow Fun on Nick's Crossing. Last year's Hollow Fun is up there on the YouTube, so if you guys want, check it out. It's a lot of fun. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much. I always forget to push that. It's like, hit the like. But yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun this year. I don't know what their overlay is going to be themed. Last 2 years is the same. 3-4 years, kind of the same. Knoebels is a cool train ride. Never did it at Halloween. Sorry, guys. We have an internet blip here. Yeah, their train ride is like over a mile, I think. It's like over a mile long, and it goes out in the woods. It comes back. They actually have like a yard too. They store their trains in. It's a really nice little railroad, the Pioneer Railroad, Knoebels. It's a lot of fun. Get some other music playing here. Rose Jewel, what's going on? This is no, it's not Skid Row. It's D.A. Griffin Hobby. So I wore it to work. This shirt's like extremely comfortable. But thank you so much. Shirts are usually interesting. Yeah, I was actually I wore what do you call it? It's a Hammerjacks. It used to be a bar in Baltimore. It's a music venue, very famous music venue in Baltimore called Hammerjacks, and I wore that to work. I got bombarded by people. It's like, you're too young for Hammerjacks, or you don't know what that is. And I'm like, yeah, I do, but I didn't see it, but I know what it is. And it was a shirt I bought because the bar was actually closed to make parking for the Ravens Stadium in Baltimore City. So they were doing a fundraiser at the time to raise money to open up the new Hammerjacks. So everyone's like, oh, you don't know what that club is. I'm like, I know of it. Like, it's a Baltimore legend, but it hasn't opened yet from my recollection. But that was a cool shirt too. I do not have any Skid Row shirts. I wish I did. I've seen Sebastian Bach. It was awesome, awesome show. And it was one of the first shows he did after having surgery on his larynx, I believe. Like his whole vocal cords like shattered from doing like certain songs and things like that. He had them repaired. It's pretty nuts. Sound cutting out? Probably just me. On my end, it's the YouTube app. If it gets really bad, guys, I'm going to switch to the cell phone. We're just going to deal with it on the cell phone. So if it gets really, really bad, I'm still trying to work out some other softwares to use. It just hasn't happened. Like, I've been so busy. I'm being honest with you guys. I've been so busy. Yeah, out west for sure. I want to see the DL or no, Rio Grande and Western. What's the other one? Durango and Southern. Does that sound about right? That narrow gauge railroad that's out there. I really want to go to that. We can also run some trains pretty soon too. It's almost at 9 o'clock. We'll start running some trains tonight. I've got a request to run the New Haven by Del Hudson. When I saw him yesterday, he's like, got to run that New Haven EP5. So she's on track 1 with some passenger cars that are back in the station. Track 2, we've got a Durango and Silverton. There she is. Comarez and Toltec, Durango and Silverton. That's the one. I really want to go to that one. Oh man, that looks cool. But yeah, that's on my bucket list for sure. I forgot, on track 2 we have a 736 with Rail Sounds tender. They call it Steam Sounds. It's a Rail Sounds tender, and we have a bunch of like box cars, reefer cars of all different kinds of foods and things, like different types of reefers. Be pretty cool. Cumbres is more historic, the most historic. Illinois Central Railroad, man, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. We have lots of Illinois Central fans in here. Now there's, oh gosh, I forgot the one. I think they were in here earlier. That's awesome. Like, I love to see some Illinois Central items. One of my favorite engines from them, or locomotives, of course, are their electric engines that are just so cool. I forgot the name of them. I'm just so cool. Mountain Railroad cog system. Oh yeah, I saw that. Forgot the channel again. His channel is huge. He's like a super vlogger. He'll ride Amtrak across the country. Really high production value and all of that. And he actually did a video recently on the cog system up in New England, I believe. It's like the world's steepest railroad, and the trains actually go up vertical like that, you know. Donnie Live, it might be. Downey Live. It could be him. He actually rode the full length of the Northeast Corridor from Washington to, I forgot. He like did a bunch of Amtrak train trips that I wish I could do. I just have a job that I can't just pick up and, I mean, you can. It's this is America. You can do whatever you want, but he just picks up and goes. I mean, he's got the YouTube following and the money to do so. If the channel was large enough, I could do this full time. Yeah, I'd definitely do that. But right now, it wouldn't be. It'd be worth it. It just I couldn't do it. I couldn't afford it. Maybe if there's a grace period, if I find a new job and there's a grace period of like a week to get my bearings straight for the new job, maybe I'll take a trip on Amtrak. We'll do that. How about that? That sounds pretty cool. Uncle got an antique railroad spike for me. Oh, for me. That's cool. I love collecting spikes. My spike collection is tapped out, only because I have a lot and I had to label them. There's actually one sitting in the front seat of my car. It's been there for months and probably a year. And I'll have to see. But the funny thing is with spikes, I would go out to a railroad and get a spike, cool, like it's a redding line. I would mix them all up, and then I'd have to think back, where did I find the spike? And I'd actually tag it. I have a label maker somewhere in here. I think it's behind it's behind my computer. I have a label maker. I print out labels and then wrap them around the head of the spike, so I remember what railroad it's from. And I'd like to make a really cool display rack of just spikes hanging down. How big would the channel have to be? Brian Rock, that is a great question. I'd have to be able to, well, I'm not sure. Honestly, he's in the double digit or triple digit thousand subscribers. We're at 24 plus 100. I think we're at 2411, 2412 subscribers, but it'd have to be a significant amount to to make the revenue and everything. Right now, yes, YouTube, it is a monetized channel, but it's not enough to drop my job and run away. Trust me, it's not enough, but we're working on it. We're definitely working on it, but I'd love to do that. Like I said, if there's a grace period, if I do find a new career or job, well, career at this point, I'm getting old. I would take a grace period time in between and go on a trip, cheap trip on a train. And I kind of want to strand myself on purpose, like take a train somewhere and not have like a car or a rental, any of that. Just walk it out in a city and then just come back on a train, from Harrisburg or whatnot. That'd be just so cool. Just dump everything that I know and live like, they did 100 years ago. Just take a train and drop it off. There you go. Amtrak suspending service on, yes, the Class 1 strike. According to a little bird in a tree that not mentioning any names, I don't know the source that source came from, so it's all speculation. This week could be a strike. Just telling you guys that. So I'm thinking, so many great comments in here. Just give me 1 second here. So I've had an application with CSX since June 21st of this year. So about 2 months-ish have passed. 2 months plus have passed, actually. I'm sorry. And the strike could be this week. It could be the 15th. So, and it's on national news recording now. There's a lot of data showing that the strike could happen. It's on the union page. It's at first it wasn't anywhere, guys. So I heard from a friend of mine, a good friend of mine in the railroading world, not throwing him out here. He was told that there could be a strike. I looked it up online. About a week later, everything's saying strike, strike, strike. And you're not going to hear about it in your local news, anything like that. A lot of these people don't care about the railroads. They don't realize what railroads still do. They think it just looks pretty out in the sunset. Us railroaders know how important railroads are, like trucks. But they were confirmed, it's going to be the 15th of June. That could be the strike day. I don't know if it's true or not. It's speculation, but that would be Thursday, which makes sense because I believe that's the end of a pay period, possibly. But I will tell you guys this. Pennsylvania Rail fan, that would be CSX. And I will tell you guys this. I called CSX 2 weeks ago to ask about my application status, and there are many prompts explaining that there was a pay system correction so that their paychecks may have not have gone in. So on top of the strike happening, those guys weren't paid for that pay period. It was going to be tagged on this paycheck. That sucks. Like if you're living, I know conductors and transportation staff, they make a decent living, but still, if you have kids, you have to pay mortgage. It's the end of the month paycheck. That's a hit. I mean, it could be thousands plus dollars or thousands of dollars. That's a hit for sure. So on top of the strike, they weren't paid. So that just sucks really bad. But yeah, I heard it was for CSX. I'm not sure if NS is in that deal, but I believe it's all Class One freight. I think BNSF and oh god, CP or I think it's CN. They agreed to a deal. I think they were waiting on a couple of the other railroads to get their stuff straight. Let's see. Hey Jeff, and CSX still training people. So yeah, that's why I think my application has not been further reviewed. Um, I even called him. I said, look, I really want to work for you guys. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to drop everything and go work for the railroad. I'm just willing to get out and work. But they said, look, nothing's gone through. We'll email the recruiter. And I think they just weren't telling me, yeah, the railroads are going to strike soon. So that's why we haven't reviewed your application further. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. We'll have to see. NS2, yeah. Hey, no worries. I missed a bunch of comments up top here. I'm going to go back a little ways. Let's see. Yeah, Amtrak reporting suspending service is just a joke to me because they had someone from a political position in this country recently make a speech about making new jobs for Amtrak. So I think that's just a huge joke. Like, and there's an article of that. It's like Amtrak plans to make thousands of new jobs. I told Jamie, I was like, no, there's 24 jobs available on Amtrak's website. No. And none of them are like super crazy, high turnover jobs. They're like engineer and train, or not engineer, structural engineer, IT specialist, special agent, stuff that like you need a skilled worker in there and not someone that can just jump in and go to school and learn. You're talking like, experience required, like special agent, railroad police, they usually require law enforcement experience. IT, they don't usually want someone for that job. I looked it up, and a friend of mine actually told me that the IT jobs for the railroad actually are in charge of a lot of the computerized control systems and things like that. So it's not something you just jump right into. Wesley Train said, hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Illinois Central and Gulf boxcars. Very sweet. Alaska Central Railroad is a narrow gauge railroad. CNW 44AC. I'm not a huge fan of the GE stuff. I believe that is a GE, older GE stuff. Like GG1s. That's GE. Yes, Jamie, that's an excellent point. RBM and MNN is not union, and if you talk about unions, they will like kick you to the curb. That it will impact everyone. Even my railroads around here, like North Penn Railroad intercepts with Norfolk Southern and also York Rail. York Rail intercepts with Norfolk Southern and CSX. Maryland Midland intercepts with CSX. What else? What else can I think of? Smaller railroads that will be impacted. Canton Railroad in Baltimore intercepts with CSX and Norfolk Southern. They deal with a lot of locals. They'll be affected. You also have transload services out near the Amazon warehouses in Baltimore. Those will be impacted. Amtrak's going to love it. They're going to be like, oh, we have clear trackage, full speed ahead. Hey, Randy Jacobs stopping in. Hey, guys, what's going on? Let's see. Got to catch up with comments now. Silver Star. Never heard of that. Trains of Lark. What's going on? Pretty much any class tour. Everyone. The whole thing is screwed. Except Amtrak. Yeah, except Amtrak shutting down a lot of services. That's great. Hey, RJ, what's going on, brother? It's pretty much mentality. You shut one down, they all fall. It's like a domino effect. Amtrak to New York City. Be safe. I know New York's got some rough edges, but please be safe. The only route I'll be filming until freight opens up. Yeah, you know what? On the corridor, you know what? I bet you those trains are going to fly. They won't be held up for anything. Mark will still run MARC, Maryland Area Rail Commuter. They'll still be running. They'll probably love it too. They'll be clear tracks. Let's go. Take a train to DC. You won't see any freight moving. Only got the Philipstein. Won't affect me much. There you go. Northeast corridor will not be impacted. Sweet. Yeah, they'll just run and run and run. Hey, no problem, John. Yeah, I know. So on the Baltimore side, on the corridor, that's Norfolk Southern's trackage for certain parts, and you know, it won't impact them much. They don't really run a lot on that line. They mostly run pretty much down to DC. I'm not sure. I know there's a Norfolk Southern yard in DC, but they don't really like pull a lot of freight. Like Norfolk Southern's not big in Maryland. It's like a couple of locals, and that's it. They mostly let Canton Railroad do their switching and all that. But yeah, Norfolk Southern. I mean, it was huge because it was it's all the old Pensy trackage in Baltimore. But Pennsylvania, my God, everything's either NS. You get up towards the corridor, the east side of the state is CSX territory, but most of the state is mostly Norfolk Southern. And Reading and Northern's taking the cake, you know. Strike, yeah. So class ones might strike this week. A lot of the concerns that employees have are justifiable. Yeah, I know it's a lot. To see the RNN, very cool. Yeah, and I think that's why I haven't heard anything back from CSX because of that. You know, it's been 2 months plus. I mean, I applied on the 21st of June. It went to under review about 2 weeks after that, and then I haven't heard anything since. It's still under review. Hasn't progressed, hasn't moved anywhere, hasn't been removed. I can go check it right now on the good old computer right here. Let's see. Get updates on your application at like midnight a.m. You know what I mean? Dodge the bullet. Yeah, I know, right? Why the strike? Okay, so from my understanding, a lot of you guys might know other things too, but it's a little bit of everything because of logistics problems, overworking. There's an attendance policy. There was an attendance policy that BNSF was unfollowable, I guess. A lot of guys were like considered truant or whatever. They wouldn't show up. They were sick. You didn't get I don't think you got sick time. I don't think you received comp time for anything. A lot of guys were working over. And then during the pandemic, when they cut, this is the big one. So I really don't want to talk about the pandemic stuff because last time I did, YouTube flagged my live stream and I did not receive revenue from it. But I think there are new guidelines now. But this isn't anything to do about getting sick. But during the pandemic, from my understanding, when I talked to a couple of seasoned railroad workers, they were telling me that engineers were marked down as conductors, and then they cut all the new conductors past a certain point. So if you weren't marked up to a certain level, you were told to go home and wait without pay. Furloughed is the fancy term. And those guys were furloughed. And then the engineers that were getting paid the big bucks, you know, the six figures to operate the trains, seasoned veterans, they were now working a lower marked job and were not being compensated for that work. Like they're basically marked down to do a conductor's job unless they were operating the train. It was different way bills or different different salaries for different marking points. That's what I've heard. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's what I heard, that basically, like, guys were getting marked down that were seasoned engineers, because the train traffic was, cut back, and that everything was just kind of shifted. So I think that's part of it. I heard that from an ex-Norfolk Southern employee, and he now works for another railroad. I heard that from a bunch of my other friends in the scenic railroad industry. Exactly, different pay scale, different jobs, which then sparked the idea of, there we go, the one-man crew, that whole debacle. One-man crew is like a horrible idea. Even though I know they can control the trains via computer through PTC and all that, it's a joke. I don't want one-man crews. I want like 2 or 3 man crews, like 2 minimum. Seriously, but the more the merrier. Just because of personnel and all of that, it's a different world. But I know it's different pay scale. The whole pay scale problem, the attendance policy, that was the big one. BNSF, that was why they were going to do their strike. But from what I heard, I think BNSF did not offer sick days. It was like paid sick days or any sick days, and if you didn't show up, you'd pretty much be fired on spot. One-man crews don't sound safe to me. Yes, the employees want sick days, especially. I heard from one guy, BNSF was the final nail on the comment. Yeah, seriously. I heard one guy that it was another railroader that I talked to. I heard it from a couple other people. I don't know if Brian told me this story, but I heard it from another guy. They got sick during everything going on. I'm not going to discuss it. They were sick, and then they basically said, okay, if you don't show up to work, you're getting fired. And so he showed up to work sick, and just, it was crazy. Yeah, BNSF. I've heard UP and BNSF are the most not family friendly. I don't know if that's true or not. Norfolk Southern, more guys I've been talking to, they're saying stick with CSX. And Norfolk Southern, what they did to me was just crap. They didn't hire me because of my weight. I'm like, yeah, I know. Well, it's like crazy. Yes, the strike's going to really screw stuff up. If it happens. Someone up top has asked me if I own, let's see. Let's see what it is. Illinois Central Railroad Man. Nick, do you have the Line All American Freedom Train? I wish. That was the comment I saw. I saw you typed it twice there. I apologize for that. We also have David Kohler stopping in. Hello. People agreeing with 2-man crews. Yep. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Randall Ellison, just from what I heard, NS has become an absolute dumpster fire. Yeah. I heard that from guys up at Reading and Northern, especially the owner himself, Andy Mueller, said, he's like, oh, Norfolk Southern, ugh. Which I understand why he hates them. Like, I get it. Trust me. They destroyed one of his cars, but he gets, you know what? You can't hate Norfolk Southern that bad, because all of his employees, most of his employees are ex-Norfolk Southern guys. So that is just, they have a place to go and work in a great environment. Reading and Northern is a growing railroad. I honestly wish I could work for Reading and Northern. I'm just too far away. Yeah, Reading and Northern should expand. Yeah, RJ, hell yeah. Take over everything, please. Put anthracite on everything. Be awesome. I hope he does. Honestly, yeah, expand Reading and Northern. I'll make that a sticker or a shirt. Expand the RN, please. Pennsylvania Rail Fan, there was spider made a web on my back door. Uh-oh. Yikes. Yeah, I saw it. It was like a a car, I think I got loose in an NS yard and it smashed. There you go. Yep, there you go. Jamie's got you covered. Busted the frame, destroyed. It's a beautiful car. It's all stainless. We can't run the big boy due to supply issues. We need more bunker seed oil. Bunker C. East Penn, I mean, all these railroads are going to be affected. I've got East Penn. Well, East Penn's up the street in York. But I don't think they're hiring right now. There you go. Put the T1 on the coal train. That's the way to do it. Hey, Peter, how's it going? Yeah, it was a coach car. Matt Rose was running the show. It was a great place to work. You know, and I know BNSF has the BMI policy as well. Unfortunately, you know, I'm sorry, people that work for the railroad, we're not the most fit people in the world, but we still want to work. Like a lot of the guys I know that work or worked for the railroad, they're not all like, triathlon athletes over here. That's what I love about Andy. He does what he wants, doesn't care what people think. Well, he cares what people think, and people think it's awesome. That's the thing. He could be watching right now. You never know. But no, I'm a huge fan of the RNN. I just wish I lived closer, but we'll have to see. Good to see you on YouTube again. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I try my best every Monday night, 8 p.m., give or take 15 minutes. We'll be here. Yeah, and he's cool. I met him last 2 weekends ago. 9:13. Where's the train? Oh God, we're rolling on comments here. The River Sub, big companies, they don't want to spend the money. Yeah, I've seen that in locomotive quality and just the cars, the shape of the cars. It's kind of like they run them until the wheels fall off, and then the wheels fall off. And these big railroads are like, oh, the wheels fell off. Yeah, but honestly, guys, I'm not a huge fan. I used to really like Norfolk Southern. Norfolk Southern used to be like one of my favorites, and then the whole thing happened. I was like, dude, it's like I can't stand up for you guys because your stupid policies. I just can't. And I'm hearing horror stories, Pennsylvania Rail fan, yeah, I mean, a lot of the cars now, if it's like a rail box, you can scrap it. Not a rail gon. I like rail gons. I think they look cool. But the rail box, you can scrap a rail box. Come on. PSR killed railroading. Oh God, what was the one thing? Was it TPC? I know. I forgot what it is. PTC, positive train control. Yeah, T1 on the freight train. Oh, I know what you mean. He's cool. What I get upset about is that the people making the policy for these class ones are, I don't know if they've actually been on the ballast. Like I know the one guy for an NS was supposed to be like a savior. I have seen a lot of changes with CSX recently because of the economy being the way it is. I've been seeing shorter trains, but when I started my job with what I do now, I was actually at a level crossing up in Aberdeen, Maryland, and the train for CSX was so long, it took, 20 minutes for it to pass, and it was going about 60. I think it's speed restricted is like 50, 55, 60 on the main. And I remember this train flying by it, and that was the first time ever seeing what do you call it? A DPU, distributed power unit. And I was like, what the heck is that? There's only one lead engine and then one in the middle. I was like, what the heck is that? So, railroading has changed. PlayStation 4 and 5 Train Simulator. Oh, God. I have it for PC. It's fun. T1 Holland Freight. What's a T1? What? T1's like, what, 6,000 horsepower? Something like that? 6,000 horsepower? And I saw the one comment up top. Yeah, 611's running at the end of September. So it gives you something to do. Gives you something to film for you guys. I'm really excited for that. Live in Jacksonville, Florida, home to the CSX. Yep. The paint scheme, I do wish CSX would bring back the Chessie Cat. Because literally their name's still Chessie Seaboard X. We don't know what the X is for. But, Roger, what's going on? Wreck the train. I liked wrecking trains in that game. It just didn't crash, and we would. You know what I would do? Look, Train Simulator. You know what's fun? Train Simulator. You get enough, you hook up 30 engines, and you try to crash your computer. That's what I use Train Sim for. That, and also dispatching my trains to go in a circle. Every layout I'd make, or map, not a layout. I make everything in a circle like a train layout so I could dispatch trains and all that. I like the kicking horse too. I just don't like the things that come out of the horse that NS has been doing recently. Got the first section of O-Gauge track. Very cool. There you go, John. Yeah. I'm just, I'm bitter. I have my reasons. I like the railroads that came before them. Let's just say that. Jack's home. There you go. Run some trains. All right, we'll run trains. Here we go. I'll spin you guys around. So track 1. This is a fan request from Dale Hudson. Not this. That's a thumb. There we go. Right with them, they discussed. Yeah. Oh, Wesley. Yeah. Wesley got it worse than me. I'm not going to tell his story, but move my Strasbourg number 1, and let me move my cup of water. My Orioles cup. But we have our reasons. All right, let's get this thing fired up. Well, there is no fire. It's electric. We get the track power going here. Let's see. Track 1, power. Do we have power? Yes. All right, we have power on track 1. Turn the volume down on here. There you go. Gotta go pick up her cars. Oh, I gotta go the other way. Now, Del Hudson, this is a TMCC, so I could have brought this yesterday, but I didn't. Whoops. Oops. It's having some problems here. She's Lionel. One of the traction tires got sucked under the wheel there, so it wasn't moving. We try again. This is a Lionel Celebration Series. So it's the same exact specs and tooling as the original, the OG, which are really cool. They're extremely hard to find, but you know. Let's see. There we go. If you're really stuck here. I think the traction tire is either stuck or there's a piece of ballast in here. Uh-huh. All right, I think I fixed it. Yeah, looks like there's a piece of ballast just stuck in there. 2.0. Uh-oh. Oh, next railroad. Or charging admission. Admission for my railroad. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, always fun till the cameras turn. Yeah. Here, I'm just putting some grease in here. See if that helps her out. Yeah, that's a lot better. I don't know why it locked up on me. I have to see. Train on Fire show, $20. Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Sounds great. Woohoo! Yeah, Train Fire. All right, let's see if this worked. Hoping. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she should roll. Let's see. Hey, Adam, how's it going? All right, I'm going to start her up. I'm going to turn the volume down. This is the loudest train of the collection here. There we go. My layout only works when no one else is visiting. Oh, yeah, that's exactly how it works, right? She is misbehaving. Oops. There we go. Yes, it's a Lionel Celebration series. I think it's from like 2004, something like that. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a tower comm in it. Oops. It's super loud. Listen to this. There we go. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, you can find these. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. Super loud. They are PRR cars. I do not have any New Havens, unfortunately. But yeah, this is it's just a fun engine to run. You turn her down even more. There we go. It's so quiet too. But it's got TMCC in it. And if you don't want the sounds, you just turn them off. Runs just like a post-war. This one runs in conventional too. It's got the turn the light on and off. Whoops. There we go. Light should be on now. It's got little crew figurines and all that. And then she's just super loud. At a train show. So Peter, at a train show, it might be around. I think these retailed right around $600. Probably find one for like right around $400 or so. Only because it's got the TMCC, it's got the collectability to it. Other than that, it's just an EP5. Oh yeah, track 2, Jeff. We have a 736 post-war. So we got the Steam Sounds Tender on track 2 with 736 post-war. Let's get both the sounds going here. Now look out for the trains, yeah. There we go. Got them rocking and rolling here. Oh yeah, over there's the J Tower. Yes, yeah, Knoebels, they emailed. I got a letter from them as well. Give me a second here. Yeah, Knoebels sent me a letter in the mail. And I was like, oh, good, it's not a bill. Hey, what's up, Harry? Oh, God. You guys look at the Lionel guy up top looks demonic. That's terrifying. The kid waving at the trains.
Oh, that is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Hey, doing pretty good. Just running some goodies right here. So yeah, there's the demonic Lionel poster right there. Terrifying. Yeah, Harry, it was a great event. Thank you so much for that. It was awesome. Get your smoke units fixed. Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't get it fixed yet. I have the kits that I bought from you guys. Oh yeah, the passengers. Okay. Good luck. If we do the tower com. There we go. Definitely Rail Force. Yeah, this is the best. There we go. Give the 736 a break. The Tropicana. Yeah. That's an oldie but a goodie. I think it's from, what, 80 something? Built 95. That's a good one. Yeah, speaking of Tijector fires, there she is right there. Yeah, that's a good one. The Tropicana engine, or sorry, boxcar. Man, what a night. I'm losing it. There we go. The fire ejector. I like that name. That's cool. Good old Smokey. Exactly. I'm going to actually take the 736 off. She's right here. And I'm going to replace her with something else. See what I can get into back here. When was so far we're good for like what 3-4 weeks. I still need to make that sign days until last fire or derail. It'll be derails and fires. We'll just deal with that. A second here. Here we go. Make a firehouse. I don't have any room for that. Unfortunately. A B&O engine. I do have my E7s. I got something else planned here. Oops. Which might be stuck. Yep, she was stuck. Well, let's see. There we go. There we go. Got some Florida, some FEC action here. Might throw on my Western Maryland engine in a second here. We'll see. And I actually have the BL2 on the shelf, right next to it goes Conrail GG1. Yeah, milk car on the move. Yeah, the Borden's milk right there. I love that car. It's just so cool. It's just different, you know. And all these cars. Give me a second here. So all the cars on this train going around. Um, I'll stop her. I have her locked in forward. This engine runs so smooth. Actually, had a Lionel technician repair this thing. Everything's either a reefer, there's a water car, seafood, the fish car, the aquarium car's moving, coffee, Tropicana. Of course, you need creamer with your milk and coffee. And then we got Redding, a K-Line Redding caboose right there. This will be a lot of fun to run some food cars for us tonight. With FEC Jeep 9 right there. I'm actually going to take the Jeep 9 off. I'm going to give the EP5 a rest. All right. I'm going to grab another engine on the shelf. Let's see. I don't know what we should run. We ran the E7s a lot lately. Like a lot. So I don't know. If you guys want to see the E7s, let me know. The B&O E7s. I would put those on track 1. We ran those last week and the week before. We can run the, I don't know. What else we got? We have a lot to choose from. Yeah, just blurt out something. If you guys want to see it, like, see what we got. Uh-oh. Let's see. There we go. Turn off my signals back there so they don't burn out. Or at least the little semaphore. Sometimes it likes to come down on its own. A CNO steam engine. All right, keep on giving me ideas. I have a B&O scale Hudson, but it's such a pain. Like, it needs to be all rewired, retethered. It's a Williams. Unfortunately, it just does not run right. It's a great runner. I want to upgrade. That's one I do want to upgrade with TMCC. Going to watch your video from your visit. Oh, you'll love it. You'll see a cameo of yourself, in the basement. You did like a pass by really quick. That was such a great event. Thank you so much, Harry, for putting that on. The link for that is, it's on the channel, but I did post a link in the description for the Children's Hospital fundraiser. We mentioned that earlier in the stream. If anyone wanted to donate to that event, go on that website. It's like through, it's in the description of the video for the Run for Fun. That was a great event. Met lots of great people. I didn't derail anything. It went pretty well. Other than the smoke unit dying, I'll replace it. And I might actually put a fan smoker in that engine. Just give it that much more of, more fun. All right, Santa Fe, we'll do that. George Trains, we'll do that on track 1. I'll hook up we have an FT, the original FT from right before Lion Chief. So let me take all the Pennsylvania cars off. I got to find my my Santa Fe coaches real quick. Yeah, not a problem. That was awesome. I had such a great time. And like I said, we didn't destroy anything out in the garage. So everything should be in working order. Fan-driven smoking. Yeah, there you go. And guys, this week I am buying the parts to do the E7 smoke unit fix. So that is my one train purchase this month. We're going to hook up a fan smoke unit to the E7. And then you guys, this is so funny, really quick. So I did that whole upgrade with the rail sounds and all that. And if I do TMCC, I'm going to actually put the
the TMCC control board inside the other A unit. So it would be 2 smoke units. So it would be 16 smokestacks working. So it'd be 2 smoke units eventually with ERR TMCC control. It's going to be nuts. But I'll put a tether going from the power unit to the control unit. And then I also would like to wire it. So if I just want to wire it or run it conventional, I can just run it conventional as well. And then put a bypass switch underneath. So I can just run it with just the A unit, then the B unit when I want to run it command mode, if that makes sense. It'd be a lot of fun. But it's going to be, the E7 has 8 smokestacks on each unit. So 16 smokestacks. We'll see how it goes. But for now, it's going to be fully conventional. The smoking A unit with sounds. Eventually, I'd like to put the control unit and another sound system in the rear. We'll see how it goes. We'll have to see. But that's a future project. I might have enough room for the control board once I take out the control unit for the conventional side of everything. Might have enough room, but smoke unit conversion there, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to have 8 smokestacks on top, because there's these little nubs that stick up, 4 and 4. I know how I'm going to get the smoke to it, but I'm going to have to find a way that everything goes down to the smoke unit so I can fill it up with smoke fluid and all that, so I don't burn anything up. We'll find out. Yeah, the north. You guys up north have so many model train activities and railroads. Yeah, wait till it snows. I'm going to come up with some cool ideas. I thought it'd be kind of cool, too, for I've got some other ideas. Some really crazy ideas, too, for this winter. Always a train show in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Florida. I know Country Bunker did a video a few months back, might be a year by this point. He was saying that they went to like a train show. It wasn't that fun. Might have just been me talking to him, but he had a train show. He wasn't too impressed. And he said most of the train shows down there are just train memorabilia, not so much like buying and selling trains. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go grab the FT, the Santa Fe FT unit. Got to find it. So give me a second here. All right. I think the engine's on the shelf. Yeah, Ohio is full of railroads. I love Ohio. It's fun. Fun place. Let's see. All right, found the coaches. Oh. All right. And these are like semi-scale coaches. All right. And all right, I gotta take down the EP5 enter coaches real quick. Put her on the shelf. And then the coaches. 1, 2, and 3. All right. All right, grab the FT. Ah, here she is. All right. All right, and then I'm going to find another engine for. Yeah, this would work. Oh, wait, no. Shoot. Well, what the hey? We'll hook up the GP30. Cool. All right. All right. Coming back to the control station. All right, guys. Hey, Lewis, how's it going? Matthew, what's going on? Have you seen Joker's Trains video? I have not. Hey, KR Trains, what's going on? Hamburg Show Sunday was a good show. Yeah, I missed it. I was running trains over at Harry's. Had a great time over there. But I plan on going to that Allentown. That Allentown show, you guys, man, that was a great show. All right, I got the Santa Fe FT. I'm going to fire up. This is a conventional FT. So once you give it power, it wants to go. Stick a Williams. Well, I pointed the train in the wrong direction. So here's the Seaboard GP30. Hey, it was fun. We just had a picnic. It was pretty cool. Mainly all O scale, yeah. First Frost. That's a good one. All right, we're gonna roll out the GP30. It's the MTH PS2. It's hey Peter, it's a PS2 MTH. There we go. We're gonna roll her out.
Made occupy number 2 track west to WS Riverdale on number 2, 1257 to 1400 hours.
I like how the guys have like a southern drawl, as we say up in North. Oops. There we go. Oops. Oh, I forgot to light up the gas station. Joker is a trip. Yeah, I heard of his channel. I have to definitely catch up on his stuff. Yeah, the GP30 is really loud.
GB30 also has speed control as well, so it just glides. It's an awesome engine. Hey, Scotty, how's it going? Been busy. I've been promoted to mechanical shop worker at Strasbourg. Awesome. That's really cool. 2 toots. 3 chairs, 3 toots. There you go. There we go. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, thanks, TV Tech. Capitan. If you wanna be like direct, it's like it's the El Capitan. Oops. There we go. We got J Tower in the background right there. Hey, thanks, Adam. Actually smells like pina colada. I've got pina colada smoke, you know? Yeah, Rail Force, for sure. Wish the FT smoked, but it just sounds nice. Watching and running trains, so relaxing. Yeah, I love it. Plus, you guys get to see the layout and just kind of hang out and all that. Being in the shop. That's awesome. Northern Central's not too far. Hey, Rail Force, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, the flat J Tower. They're actually really inexpensive. It was only with shipping and everything, it was only $26 for like a model. I mean, that's not bad at all. Watching trains reduces stress. Yeah, until I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm like, I gotta go to work. Let's get you guys to the J Tower. Here. Well, there's part of it. It's obstructed. DB Tech, it's actually a milk car. It's a Borden's milk tanker car. Yeah, Peter, it's a Lionel, Florida, or sorry, Lionel Santa Fe FT, just a FT, and it's got rail sounds, and it's fully conventional. It's great. And the horn on it sounds great too. Get days off in the fall and winter months, mostly weekends. Working second job at a store in Lancaster. Yeah, Scotty, I did. I interviewed for a job at Strasburg. It just, I just wasn't getting. I couldn't take it because of money, unfortunately. It was really heartbreaking. I really wanted to. I wouldn't buy a J Tower and some other items if I didn't like Strasburg. But I love Strasburg. Oh, I gotta add some more smoke. Oops. Stopped the wrong engine. The FT is probably from 2010. And I actually bought it at the Strasburg train shop. Actually, you know what's funny? I bought the GP30 at the Strasburg train shop as well. Christmas Eve, 2021. And she is awesome. But the FT is probably from 2011 or so. 2010, 2011. It's the full kit. It comes with the cars and everything. Yes, FT. And it came with the 3 passenger cars as well. Not getting into that. Yeah, I totally understand. Like I said, I really wanted to work there. It's just I couldn't take it because of they didn't want to pay me what I could live off of, and it was really heartbreaking. I really, really love Strasburg. It was actually for the shop as well, the engine shop. But the guys are so nice, and whenever they see me, they say hi and everything, and no hard feelings. It's business. Oh, no worries. I think the set new was like, God, it wasn't 600. I think it was only like 350 or so at the time. But it's right before Lion Chief. So when Lion Chief came out, they took all the sets, they recalled them, and put Lion Chief in them. Trying to add some smoke fluid to my engine here. Hey, Brian Rock, thank you so much. Have a great night. Be safe out there. Yeah, it's the full set with the transformer and track. It's a ready-to-run set. It says Lionel El Capitan. Let's see. Put the smoke stabilizer or neutralizer in there. Get hired senior high school, but didn't get hired. It was always told it's just as fun as a visitor, as an employee. Yeah, I know it's hard work, and like I said, I really, really wanted to work there. It just didn't work out. There we go. Sweet. All right, we got the GP30 rolling. The FT, I stopped it by mistake. Now, Peter, one thing about the FT, it starts in drive. It doesn't start in neutral. So as soon as you give it power, you hear the engine start up, it flies. I got the GP30 was only $200 at the Strasburg Train Shop in box, and it's a Premier GP30 with PS2. School tomorrow. Hey, good luck at school. Have a great week. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hey, no worries. Gotta get up early. First day at the shop. Hey, you too. Be safe out there. Watch out for the open pits in the shop. Tell everyone I said hi. It's a great group of people over there. But thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, so Peter, real quick, I'll show you what I mean. Let me do an all stop real quick. Okay, so the wait for both engines to shut down. Now there is no battery compartment for the FT, unfortunately. So you do get like a sounds drop. It has like a BCR style system in it. So I'm going to hit track 1, give it conventional power. You're going to hear the engines kick on. It sounds like a waft sound, and then you'll see it go. So here we go. So that's what you have to be prepared for. But the horn and the bell. And then in neutral, you hit the horn, you do get the track, kind of like tower comm.
We're standing by for track orders, over. Please wait for my signal, over. Copy that, dispatcher. That air monkey is finished up, and we're buttoned up back here. I copy that, Brinkman. Yeah, master, any chance we got some outbound tracks in? Please hold, stand by for my signal, over. Brinkman, let me know when you're ready. Copy that. Stand by. That air monkey is finished up, and we're buttoned up back here. I copy that, Brinkman. Yeah, master, any chance we got some outbound tracks in? Please hold, stand by for my signal, over.
There's a bunch of different crew talk on here, and it's not as cheesy as some of the newer stuff, but it's nice. It's a nice touch. You just hit the horn, and it does it.
Dispatch, we're standing by for track orders, over. Engineer, you are cleared outbound, over.
All right, so it's like tower comm.
Clear, Biggie. Ready to roll. Roger that, Brinkman. Dispatch, we clear the departure yet? You are good to go, over. Okay, buddy, we're cleared outbound.
So yeah, it's just got some really cool like crew talk and all that fun stuff. 1999, very cool. just a really cool little set, you know. And the funny thing is, so it was actually recalled by Lionel because it had the wrong color paint. And yeah, we were told about it later on. They're like, yeah, so Lionel just recalled all the Santa Fe FTs because the paint was wrong. And I just thought that was so funny. It's like, you're not getting it back. Because I knew what they were going to do. They were probably going to take them back and then give me the one with Lion Chief. I was like, nope, I don't want it. Nope. Oh, man. Here we go. And I'll tell you guys a story again. So I went to, well, I actually bought a lot of stuff from the Strasburg train shop growing up. We had the FT set was bought there, the GG1, so the cost set bought at the Strasburg train shop. I actually bought this Strasburg train shop. Let's see, what else? What else have I bought from the Strasburg train shop? Well, the Seaboard GP30. What else? Some of my cars down here. My Conrail, there's a Conrail hopper I bought from them. A bunch of stuff. And I'll tell you this. So the first time I ever saw Lion Chief was at the Strasburg train shop. We were going in, I think it was this time we were buying the FT. And I was like, what is this remote? Like, what the heck is that? And I just didn't get it. You know, I was just like, what the heck is this remote for? Is this like a toy? Like, what's the remote for? And the guy was like, oh, that's what Lionel's doing now instead of giving you a transformer. I didn't realize it was like a command control system, and it said like Bluetooth and all this. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. But, you know, there are some really cool Lion Chief sets. I'm not a huge fan of the shrunken down sets. Hey, Radar, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great week. I'm not a huge fan of some of the like really semi-scale sets because they don't look right at all. Like 027 stuff. I love post-war. Like I ran a post-war engine tonight. It's a Berkshire. Berkshires are like this long in scale. I love that stuff. The classic, you know, toy trains. I love that stuff. But when you start getting into like, you make a, what's the one I hate a lot? It's the E33 electric rectifier. Mine's like this long. The semi-scale one's like this. It's like, this doesn't look right. It doesn't even like look close. And I think it's interesting because I think MTH has a better semi-scale product with command control, not Lion Chief, like their command control. Like I've got an excellent sounding. I know it's Norfolk Southern, you know, on the shelf, Norfolk Southern, but it's a SD70M or SD70, yeah, SD70-M or whatever. It sounds and looks great, operates very well, but it's semi-scale, and it sounds like, you know, comparable to the full-scale stuff. It's great. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Lionel, like how they did that. That's all. There are some great novelty sets that are only in Lion Chief, like the Hot Wheels set. One of you guys had that, chimed in here last, oh God, it could have been 2 years ago almost. There's the Scooby-Doo set. I love that set. There's also a Star Trek set. It's pretty cool. There's a couple Disney sets are all Lion Chief. So like you get into the novelty zone, unfortunately, you're going to be stuck with Lion Chief. But I do enjoy the conventional runnability of the FT back here. I mean, look how good that looks. Look at this. Look how good that looks. Chilling in the station, having a Santa Fe. Here, I'll fire it up one last time. There we go. It actually goes pretty fast. Track speed. There we go. I don't think it has brake squeal. Let's see.
Nope. I think it has the coupler. So I think the coupler has that sensor in it. It's not going to go off because I have 072 turns, but the coupler has a spring on each side of it. And when the coupler moves left to right, like frantically, like really quick, it does a squeal sound, like a brake squeal. That's one of the things Lionel came up with years ago to get those sound effects. Instead of having like pushing the brake, the brake on here, the little coupler in the back, it gets moved real quick or jerks, and then it goes, ee. So oh, Dave. Oh, that's so cool. Dave's stopping in. I know, right, dude? This shirt is comfortable shirt. Like, this is a fantastic shirt. Great for the training room. Great for live streams. Promoting my buddy's channels here. Oh man. Yeah. Can't go. Whoa. Okay. So Peter, the FT, it has vertical DC motors, so it is not going to step down for you. You got to slowly take the power down. If not, it's going to grind. You'll hear it go. It's not like it doesn't have like a cruise in it. It just kind of stops. It goes. So yeah, that's one problem with it. Nick, are you going to the Timonium Train Show? Not this year. No, unfortunately not. I've got a prior engagement to do that day. Oh, sending them via Instagram. Uh-oh. Yeah, no worries. Any of the FTs are like that. I think the Lion Chief ones are a little bit different, but it's literally the same innards as the Lion Chief, almost to a T. It's crazy. Yeah, Wesley, Rail King sounds exact as the Premiere stuff. Yeah, I agree with that. Like PS2 stuff and PS3, like Rail King, holy crap, it's awesome. Even PS1, I've got some later, well, actually a mix of PS1 stuff. It sounds great for the most part, Oh, 3D printer's still in the box. Bad. Got to open that thing up. Got to print yourself some O-scale people, It'd be awesome. But yeah, it's just a fun runner. It's a fun train. And like I said, it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $360, $350. I remember, I'll tell you this, the only reason why I don't think it was over $500, because my dad bought me the GG1 anniversary set that came with those 3 coaches from earlier. That was $500. And my dad was having a cow. Like, I get it now as an adult. I was like, holy crap, I can't believe he bought that. That was like a big deal, like a really big deal. And that was a full set. So I don't think it was over 500. I can guarantee it. I think you can buy the engine now for like around $100. White Rose Hobbies in York had one. I don't know if they have it now, but they had one in the box. It was like $120. I thought about buying it to have 2 FTs. That'd be pretty cool. Nick, what is your favorite thing that's on the layout? Such a good question. You know what? I don't know. I honestly don't know. There's a couple of new additions that you guys can't see because it's on like the other side of the layout. Like, I added a shop. If you guys are on one of the O-Gauge forums with Henning's forum, I believe I posted a picture of it. I made a shop. I painted some stuff, added some stuff. But I would say, if I had to pick a favorite section of the layout, let's see. I don't know. I like the yard. The yard's fun. Just a 2-track, simple yard. It's got a lot going on, like vehicles stopped and like parts everywhere. Favorite thing on the layout? I don't know, because I've got a lot of things on this layout that are near and dear to me. So like Nikki painted her house in the corner. She gave me the icing station. I bought a lot of the stuff on my own. It wasn't like handed down and all that. I would say my favorite accessory on the layout, between the bubble tower and like this tower right here, the water tower that's bubbling right now. It's really hard to see. And then also the icing station. I'd say the icing station because Nikki bought that for me for my birthday, Christmas. I think it was birthday. That was like the first gift she bought me in the new house. So smoking diner's cool. We haven't. There we go. See if it smokes. Let's see. Smoking diner's cool. I wish it was like really smoking. Let's see. It's crinkling. It's hard to hear, but it's like, oh man. Huh. That's fantastic. Yeah, I hear it crinkling. There it goes. There we go. Did you guys see that? Did you catch it? Did you catch it? It's going. There it goes. There it is. You can see it like right in here. Let's see. Yep. Just a nice subtle crackling sound. There it goes. Gotta let it warm up a little bit. Yeah, Dave, these are cheap. These ones are the semi-scale ones. They're really cheap. The K-line one's a fortune, like the Molly's, Miss Molly's Diner or Golly Miss Molly Diner or whatever. That one's the fan smoke unit one. That's like a fortune. It's like I've seen them go upwards to $200-300. They sold, I think, around 130 or so, but they're huge. It's a full scale diner cart. Excellent accessory. But honestly, I don't have a favorite. That's just such a smoke slowly. Yeah, Peter, it's got 14 volts in her instead of 18 volts, 14 volts. Yeah, Dave, these are like $20. They have the white one, the red one. There's a blue one. The blue one's newer. You want the whatever one's going to work for you, but don't crank them up. So Dave, with mine, I redid all of it with LEDs. So these are Eva model LEDs that I ran the cords through. And on the inside, there are 2 LED strips. And I did that so you could crank 18 volts through that smoke unit and the LEDs won't burn out. But anyone who has a smoking diner like this, take out the incandescent bulbs. This is a Lionel. I got this for I think it was $30 with shipping. They go for crazy money, but this person was like liquidating. But cooking lots of burgers. Yeah. Take out the incandescent lights, put in LEDs so you don't melt the this has like the silhouettes, and I didn't want to melt them. So I'm like, I want to preserve the silhouettes, but crank the voltage up to 11, you know. K-Line, oh, the Starlight. That's a good one. That's excellent. Ever thought about painting clouds in the fluorescent paint? Well, it's not a bad idea. I could also do like the glow-in-the-dark stars or something like that. We'll see. I am looking into buying backdrops for like the angles up here, like the angle sides, doing some backdrops there, like the posters. I think that'd be a really cool idea. I know a guy that has them Star Hobby has them. I think they're only $15 a piece for the backdrops. They're beautiful. Jeff, go on Amazon and look up. It's called Eva Model or Eve Model. That's the best way to spell it. It's all one word, Eva Model, and look up their LEDs. They're good for AC or DC, I think 8 to 18 volts. And you don't have to do any special circuitry. You just plug them in. You can use them for everything, like in engines, cars, accessories, all that stuff. Like all these, like these lights back here, the little street lights, those, little secret, those are actually Plasticville lamps. And what I did was I drilled a hole. Here, I'll show you guys. Look at this. This will give you guys some ideas and a little bit of my madness here. Here we go. Let's see. Get one in shot here. Okay, there we go. There's one right there. So look, this is a K-line, or no, sorry, Plasticville street lamp, and the wire is running up the shaft, and then it loops around, and then I drilled a hole, a tiny little hole in the globe. Now watch this. When I turn the lights off, they glow in the dark. I don't know if it's like, yes, DB Tech. Yeah, they're Polar Smoking Diner from 1988. I believe that's what I have on the layout, unless it's a 93 or 96. That's got the black. It was a black box, black and white box. Yeah, the K-Line diners, Wesley, make great sounds. But yeah, DB Tech, I use them on, like I said, like everything. Even in buildings. I think I rewired the corner store with an LED or two. The buildings back there have LEDs. The diner, the shake, what's I always mess it up. The Frosty bar right here. Those are Eva model LEDs. What else? The Alien. DB Tech made me these little trackside buildings. There you go. Yeah, the shop's closed for the night. And then, oh, you know what? Here's my engine shop crew. It's hard to see, but they're on the other side of the icing station. Give me a second here. They're in that right there. So that also has LEDs in it. So yeah, you can put those Evra model LEDs everywhere. These are actually the Lionel telephone poles with the lights. That's part of a whole kit. That's a lot of fun. Like seriously, a lot of fun. All right. But guys, it's getting late. We have 32 people watching. I hate to do this, but it's getting really late. I got to get to work tomorrow morning nice and early. I got to go out in the world and do work. Here's my hairband. But I want to thank you all so much for stopping in and saying hi, and had a fantastic weekend. Honestly, couldn't have been better. I mean, time with some great friends on Saturday, and then more friends on Sunday. I had the adventure friends on Saturday and part of the train friends. Not all of my friends made it out there, but it was such a great time at Harry's. Guys, check out that video. Like I said, don't feel obligated to donate anything, but if you want, it's non-credit to me. It's just I'm just putting it out there. There's a donation link in there for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Harry set up the event to bring people together and then just donate for the great cause. And they help out all kinds of different things. So the link is in that description of that video. Check out the other channels I mentioned. Dave's in there. DB Tech's in there. Train Seekers Brian was in here earlier. Also North Penn. Okay, I think it's North Penn Steam. It's all in there. All the links are in the description. And DB Tech, I think I mentioned you too. He was in there as well. He was the only man brave enough to bring a post-war train to to the Run for Fun. So I give DB Tech the seal of approval for that. I mean, that was too cool. Brought this 2018. Oh yeah, Peter. It was my girls' train is a K-Line. K-Line. Just type in K-Line girls' train. It'll come up. I promise. Hey Adam, thank you so much. Hey, same with you, Lewis. Thank you so much for stopping in. Dude, that 2018 kicked some butt. That was awesome. Tom, we're heading out for the night, unfortunately. But I'm glad you stopped in. Thank you so much. Randy, have a great night. John, have a great night as well. All right, everyone. Have a great week. Stay strong. I'll let you guys know if any railroad stuff happens. I have a feeling that they're going to strike, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, until next time, you guys know what to say. Happy railroading, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe. Have a great week. Be strong. Watch Dave. Watch DB Tech. Watch all you guys' channels. Have a great week, guys. See you next time.